Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Getting Color Commentary. There was almost an accident, so we had to take a quick break, folks.
Right. You guys will see me almost die. What you won't see is that I almost really died.
If you watch our video that we just did about the releases this week, you'll see what happened, because that'll be right before. So watch that one first. If you haven't watched it already, go back, watch that.
So getting back into TKO is restructuring WWE's wrestlers' contracts
To the detriment of some wrestlers.
Allegedly.
Oh, yes. All of this is alleged. The dirt sheets be dirtin'.
People have been observing wrestling and saying stuff.
Yes. Touching back on what we were talking about a little bit earlier, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, their contracts were being, TKO was trying to restructure their contracts, and they didn't want to be paid less, and so they left the company. There is a lot of reporting happening that somebody in the WWE's contract has been restructured to the point of them getting a pay cut of 50%.
Right.
And so far, we haven't gotten any names definitively of who this person is, but the big rumors are that it was Roman Reigns.
Right, because that wouldn't be that big of a deal for him. I know we're not talking about it separately, so I'll bring it up that he's not going to be appearing in the month of June. So all summer long, my ass.
Yeah.
So, like, if you know you're missing a quarter of your work or 50% of your work, and they say, hey, we're going to cut you for that, you go, okay.
Yeah.
Not like he's hurting. He had gold Nikes on.
This is really, I don't know. I feel like this is bad for WWE.
I mean, yeah, this is also like us kind of figuring out how this Endeavor merger is going to work.
Yeah.
Right. And it's going to be fly by the plans on the board. And if you're not on the board, you're not important.
Yeah. And if you're not making us a shitload of money, you're not making that money.
That being said, it's not Roman. Roman makes them money.
I mean, yeah, Roman makes them money.
It's there. I refuse to believe that Roman Reigns is this person.
Yeah.
I'll tell you honestly who I really think it is.
Yeah.
Bailey.
You think it's Bailey?
She would also just stick it out.
Absolutely.
That's fair.
Yeah.
She doesn't sell Roman merch.
Oh no.
She does not have the pull he has.
He is a locker room favorite, but I've never heard the word leader.
Taking 50% of Roman's money is a big fucking chunk of change. And you know what he's going to do? Exactly what Kofi and Woods did. And like, no, I'm not having that.
I mean,
he doesn't need it. I'll tell you right now, fucking, and it's such a weird thing where we have, like we had back in the day with WCW, where there's this much money over here that it's an unlimited supply.
Right.
Do you honestly think that if Roman Reigns walked away from WWE, that Tony Khan would not pick him up fucking instantly?
I mean, yeah. It'd be weird as fuck.
The largest amount of money I think I've seen Tony Khan spend.
Yeah. But, I mean, if I were him, I'd do it.
I saw LA Knight was someone that was rumored, but I'm also like,
I can see that. I can see that.
Knowing what at least I feel I know and what is put out there for what the average salary is for a WWE superstar, depending on their stature in the company. Bailey, I think only gets like $400,000 a year, $450,000. I would assume LA Knight is probably $550,000 because they do tend to pay the men better than the women.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So I have this weird feeling that it's Bailey.
Man,
Other than Roman, who would you guys think that it would be somebody that we need to cut your salary by 50% because we're not using you right now, or you're not performing and selling merch the way that you were a year ago, 2 years ago?
Randy Orton.
That's actually
maybe.
I mean, getting a little long in the tooth. Fucking.
You had him lose at Mania.
Yeah.
What is the, what do
supposedly
you do with Randy?
He's legit injured right now.
I mean, so's Nikki Bella. She could be this person easily.
I mean,
we just feel
please cut their fucking salary in half.
Yeah, cut
right.
them in
Again,
half.
I said AJ Lee. You guys were telling me she's I didn't find anything.
I mean, like
I had not heard that she was done.
I haven't heard that she's done, but I've heard that she's taking a step back.
From showing up 4
right?
times.
Yeah. So stupid.
Fighting champ.
But
like Roman, who said he would be there every week now.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think, to be fair, since he said that, he has actually been there every week.
He has.
It's just the schedule interruption. Just, you did say all summer long, motherfucker.
Yeah. But yeah, he doesn't.
It's just the first part of June till the 21st. Then I'll be back.
Does he really ever leave the country?
I believe it's difficult for him.
Yeah, no, like with
his
the
chemo and everything, right? He'd be immunocompromised, so
and
he
as far
couldn't
as
go to a certain place. Like, he can't do the Saudi show.
Yeah, well,
for legit medical reasons.
As far as I understand, all of June, which he is not going to be on Raw for,
right?
All of those Raws are going to be outside of the country,
right? And pushing towards the pay-per-view outside of the country. So, like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
And I could see, like, especially with the contract for that time period, you're going to be overseas. You would want more money for being all over there. And if that all added up to 50% of the ridiculous $1 million quote they gave him, he's like, yeah, whatever.
You just saying that about Bailey, it makes me sad. I want better for her.
I do too. That's why anyone that knows me knows how much I love Bailey.
She should go to AEW
and do.
She could fucking team up with fucking Sasha Banks.
There you go. I mean, that's where the money is.
Be hanging out with her best friend,
and that would be great for her as a person.
Yeah.
Not as a wrestler.
She could have so many good matches with
because people. Mercedes would be in there.
Well, she'd be able to hang out with a friend backstage. She could have fucking matches with Willow Nightingale.
So just standing Mercedes money next to Bailey makes Bailey a better wrestler?
No. But
her last match was painful.
Sure. Maybe she was having a bad day because they just cut her fucking pay by 50%.
Maybe. I love Bailey too. And like, these things hurt to say, but I'm a weird person, so I laugh.
I don't know.
Also, I'm curious how negotiations like that. Hey, we want to do this. If you say no, how does that, like, you just, what? Like, no,
I'm carrying cross.
Well,
I'm sorry. You've been arguing too much. No, we don't want to talk to you at all.
Yeah,
you don't want to restructure, so we're going to let you go.
Yeah, we're just going to cut your contract.
Yeah. Carrying cross.
So they still get paid for 90 days, and
yeah.
Huh.
Your wife has nothing to do with our contract with you, so let's settle ours up.
Another report that I saw that was, like, along with this same reporting, was that there are like maybe like 2 or 3, maybe even 4, like people on that have a no cut thing in their contracts,
which means for each run they get to run it for the determined
length. Yeah, like they
like
I signed this. You have me for like I'm. We're
which would be the better Roman argument. I think he would have a deal like that.
But like even supposedly like there's some like surprisingly big fucking names that like it's more of a handshake deal. Like, no, we're not going to write this into your contract, but I'm going to tell you right now,
Woo!
which
Could
is
that be?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, stay away.
It's this whole thing's just very I don't think this is a good move for TKO.
I mean, we'll see. Like if this cranks the quality of the product up, then you won't be able to argue with it.
Sure.
But also, all these people we've been saying, what are you doing with these guys?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not talking about necessarily the cuts, but I'm talking more about like
setting the precedent that we can change our mind about what we're paying you.
Yes. Yeah.
But again, like if it's Roman and he's missing half of his fucking summer because he can't go to Europe.
Well, yeah, sure.
He can get half less pay.
But I'm talking more mid-card guys like that, like people like that. Like the people that make Romans, you know? And like ever since like AEW came around, everybody's been talking about, competition is fucking, it's good for everybody. It raises the tides on all boats, type of thing. Everybody makes more money because they're like, oh, I can go over here and I can make money. And now it's like TKO is like, well, no, you want to be here because we're the fucking top.
Because they are.
Well, I mean, they are, but if you're
by no contest.
No, of course. But if you're cutting the people's money that is putting you there, like this is maintaining you being there, I don't know how long you will stay there. You know?
I'd be curious how much these resemble like sports players' contracts.
Mm-hmm.
If they can also be similarly negotiated, hence them coming in here and treating them equitably as athletes.
Maybe.
Going, no, we do this to baseball players. We do it to football players.
I mean,
you're fucking hurt, so we're not paying you out or covering that injury.
I wish I knew more about what professional fighters.
If you know a wrestling attorney
like how they
who knows all this shit, say something.
If your name is Morgan and Morgan, hit us up.
Stephen P. New, reach out to us.
Yeah.
Also, I've said this to some people lately, and if I haven't said it on the show, I don't know if I have. I stand by this. In 2 years, within the next 2 years, TKO will no longer own WWE.
Ooh,
that's possible.
By their own choice.
Yeah, I could see that.
Saudi shows for everybody.
Yeah, that is something that has also been like speculated of like this is TKO trying to set the company up to look like it costs less, in order to sell it.
That's business 101 in most aspects. But to me, it's more a matter of, I think TKO bought this so that they could be the big combat sports fucking conglomeration. So we own boxing, we own UFC, we own professional wrestling by owning WWE.
Professional bull riding.
Yes.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Professional bull riding.
Me.
They bought this just to have it, and they don't know they know how to run a business. They don't know how to run a wrestling company by any stretch whatsoever. And I'm sure they thought their return was going to be more than what it is, even in these record-breaking fucking days that they're making fucking more money than ever. It's not enough.
It's always someone's job to save money at those places.
Yeah.
Bench pennies. Get better deals.
Fuck that guy.
Yep.
Whoever you are, Getting Color Commentary wants you to go fuck yourself.
The TKO people?
No, the guy in a business whose job it is to save money even when you're making all the money in the world.
Yeah.
Nick Khan, you're cool with me still.
Nick Khan.
Oh, he on the board.
I know.
Yeah.
The Rock.
I mean, he seems kind of like a dick. I don't know him personally, so.
Right. I don't know any of these people personally.
Yeah. You can find us at Getting Color Commentary on Instagram. Getting Color Commentary on YouTube. Hopefully where you're watching us right now. Getting Color Commentary on all your favorite podcast listening platforms, such as very obscure, weird named ones like Deezer.
And the regular ones.
All the regular popular ones, too. We're there. You can find our merch at Getting Color Commentary on Amazon. Just type it in and scroll down a little bit.
Yeah. It's 3 of them right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, before they do that, because we're still talking about where they can find us. Where can you find us?
Also find us at Quarter World in Portland, Oregon on what is that fucking
Wednesday?
No, fucking like 48th in fucking Hawthorne?
Something to that nature.
Yeah. On May,
I don't know, and I work next door.
13th. We're doing trivia. Come out and see if you can best us.
Guess our questions.
Yeah, well, they can't really best us because we're not playing.
I mean, well, we are testing their abilities. So if they to best us, they must know more than us. Be doing that.
That is how that works.
You better research some nipples and other, possibly other parts of the wrestler anatomy.
Like their resumes.
I wouldn't call a resume an anatomy.
Part of who they are.
Sure.
Tachapa. Keep sodas.
Uncle Daddy's Chicken Boys.
Jägermeister. This spider. R.I.P.
Hell yeah.
Aw, that's Thecla.
He broke the rule.
Fuck that spider.
If I can reach you, you die. Spider rule number 1.
Yeah.
Copper Hammer. Kramer Guitars.
Hell yeah. Buy
Yeah,
me dead things.
He likes dead things.
I'm Father Lloyd. That's Derrick. That's BT. We're Getting Color Commentary. Catch you later, Bill and Ted.
How?
That's
not even the thumbs up one.
I don't know.
Hier is een masker lachen en ik is me gewoon. Ze is heel allemaal los. Zorgen de heel